As for these things which ye behold, the days will come, in the which there shall not be left one stone upon another that shall not be thrown down. And they asked him, saying, Master, but when shall these things be? And what sign will there be when these things shall come to pass? And he said, Take heed that ye be not deceived. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ, and the time draweth near. Go ye not therefore after them. But when ye shall hear of wars and commotions, be not terrified, for these things must first come to pass, but the end is not by and by. Then said he unto them, Nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and great earthquakes shall be in divers places, and famines and pestilences, and fearful sights and great signs shall there be from heaven.
This is a heads up to an asteroid that's going to make a close approach to Earth here within the next 24 hours or so. It's going to come very, very close to Earth. And the path of this thing, you can see here, here's Earth, here's the moon as it's going in position, and here's the path of this object. It's going to come in on this side, and what's interesting is once it gets inside the loop of the moon, it decides it wants to cut over and then pass on the other side of Earth. Just shaving by it. They're saying this newly discovered asteroid, 2018 WV1, that you can see right here, is going to pass through here within the next 24 hours or so. So after witnessing what went down in Hungary, the event over California, now we have this, and we also have the announcement today of a new comet that is going to be making a close approach to Earth, the closest in like some 4 centuries. I'm going to cover that and the details of that in a separate video, but I wanted to get this out there and let it be known that here within the next 24 hours or so, they expect a very, very close shave from this asteroid. It may include some fireballs witnessed out there, just kicking around things in space. You never know what's trailing this thing and what it could drop along the way, what it could kick out of orbit. So if you catch any fireball activity, let me know.
If you walk up and down Indian River Lagoon, you will see this. Thousands of dead fish belly up in the water. There are several different factors going into play here. One is the state received about triple their average rainfall for the month of January. All of that rainwater and runoff has gone straight into the rivers and the lagoon. Not to mention, because of El Nino, temperatures were warmer than normal, allowing for a toxic algae bloom and brown tide to take over. The algae bloom depletes the oxygen from the water, in turn killing the fish, and has also killed more than half the lagoon's seagrass. The Florida Fish and Wildlife Research Institute says the fish kills happen all the time, all over the state, but this one is massive. Farther south, there's another problem. Lake Okeechobee is the highest it's been in 10 years. So right now, the Army Corps of Engineers is draining it. Billions of gallons of fresh water pouring out of Lake Okeechobee. This brackish water affecting the salinity of all the estuaries. The Army Corps of Engineers says that they are backing off to a safer discharge. But if you ask the fishermen in the area, they say it's too little, too late.